The 1963. So this is what it would be like, boys, if YouTube and GoPros were a thing back in the 60s and I was vlogging. This is what it would be like. I'd be driving this instead of you know, a bunch of new cars. This would be pretty freaking sweet though. I wouldn't complain. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is beautiful out, absolutely beautiful here in PA right now, which I can't believe it's this warm in November. Listen to those side pipes. Old school carbureted 340 horsepower V8. Now, you know, you can't rip it around corners like a modern car. It's got old, skinny little tires. It doesn't have the suspension or the, well, really anything to take corners well compared to what we know today. But it still is a really, really enjoyable car. You just have to appreciate it for what it is, and I think everyone would. Like, it is just cool. You can't help but love it. One thing that is surprising, it's actually like really, it's really quick. It's pretty quick. Now, that's not a modern Corvette, but it still gets up and goes. You know, it can keep up with any modern traffic. And I bet you it's still faster than most of what, you know, most normal cars on the road. 99% of the time when I drive, I mean, I rarely get on it. I mean, that's really kind of only the second or third time I've ever done that. Most of the time, I'm just cruising. I'm sitting back, one hand on the wheel, roll them windows down and enjoy the fresh air. It doesn't get any better than this right here. It really doesn't. All right, well, that was fun. I mean, look at the lines of this car. Anyway, I want to give you guys a big garage update because I know it's been a little bit crazy lately. A lot of vehicles being added to the channel. Pig sees a dog walking there. A lot of vehicles being added. I got the Raptor, got the 63, and we also have a pretty big list, at least 3 vehicles incoming to the channel that aren't even here yet, and it's pretty much all truck stuff. So if you're here for the truck content, you are in luck. Start with the split window, and that car is not going anywhere forever, literally forever. That car is the start of my old man 717 collection. Like all old guys, like Jay Leno, but he's obviously very wealthy. A lot of old guys have their car collection. That's really the car I'm starting my collection with. That car and my 2019 ZR1 that I really don't think I'll ever sell either. A lot of people saying, don't give the old Corvette away, Mike, and are you crazy? That would be a terrible idea. It would be cool, and I think a lot of people would like it, but it's not a good giveaway car. You want to give away a car that someone can use every day. That ain't it. Cool as it might be, you can't drive it every day, and I think for the average person that just, it wouldn't work. The C5 Corvette, the giveaway on that car is over, and we should have a winner for you guys within about 10 days, and then we'll be calling, and I'll put up an announcement on Instagram when we get the winner. We always try to call on a Sunday at about 1 p.m. Eastern time. The C5, unlike the old Vet, that car will be gone in about, I would say, 10 to 15 days, that car will be gone. Moving on to the 2010 ZR1. The giveaway for this car is live right now. That's right, I am giving away my 900 horsepower C6 ZR1, the baddest of the bad Corvettes. I think even more bad ass than a C7, just because they are so much more raw and old school. But this car is a complete beast, absolute animal. And if you win this car and you're not familiar with a high horsepower rear-wheel drive car, I will gladly take you out and show you a few things so that you don't crash, because I mean, this is by far and away the craziest thing we have ever given away. If I was building a C6 ZR1 for me, this is what I would build, and that's exactly what I did. So I wanted to give you guys my build. We're even getting my C7 ZR1 wheels on this car that came on my, 2019 from the factory, which I think is really cool. So you're getting a piece of my 2019 ZR1 as well. You're getting the car I would build exactly how I would want it, and you're getting parts from my 2019 that you see on the channel all the time. It's pretty simple, just like every other giveaway. Every $5 spent on InShaneDesigns.com gets you an automatic entry. So if you get a t-shirt for $25, that would be 5 entries, and you know, so on and so forth. Bit of info about the car if you're wondering. It makes 784 to the wheels on E, and the important thing I wanted to do was tune it for E and pump gas in case the winner doesn't have access to E85, which not everybody does. This car will run just fine on 93 at the pump, or even 91. The only bad part is on pump gas it only makes 660 to the wheels. So I know it's gonna be really, really slow without E. Not really, that's a joke. 700, almost 700 to the wheels and about 700 pound-feet of torque. It's still a very, very fast car, but it does make pretty much 800 wheel on E, which is a lot in a car that weighs only about 3,200 pounds. I'll miss it, but I gotta make room for other vehicles, and that's the thing about the giveaways. They allow me to financially do things that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. And I know a lot of people always ask, like, why do you give your cars away? You know, you love them, and it's true, I do. I fall in love with every car I get because I'm a car guy, you know, I love them all, but I don't have the room, you know, I can't keep them all. I don't have the money to keep them all. And the giveaways allow me to get a new car, build it really cool like this, give it away to a subscriber, which is awesome, and then go out and buy another one because I'm making money on the process. Kids in the back of the bus giving the thumbs up here. I think they'll hear that. Oh man. I'm a bad influence. What am I thinking? What am I doing? But like I said, you know, giving one of you guys a car, that's the best part. You know, if I can financially sustain it and it works for me, that's awesome and makes it all the better. But I get to meet you guys, I get to give you a car, and for a lot of people, it's life-changing. That's it for the C6 ZR1. It's giveaway time, baby. It's live right now. You only have until December 5th. Not that much time. Those are the updates on the old Corvette, the C5, and the C6. Now on to the 7 and the 8, which, by the way, I own 5 Corvettes right now, all from different generations, which I didn't even realize until making this upload. So thank you guys for your support. I'm not sure why you like watching me be an idiot with Corvettes, but I'm glad that you do. And having 5, I should get a 3 and a 4 now, and a 1. I gotta get a 1 too, and then I'll have every generation. But that's pretty cool. Got the 2, which to me, the 2 is where it's at anyway. I can skip the 1 and the 3. The 2 is the money. 2, 5, and I do want a C4. I had a blast. I had a C4 Corvette on the channel like 2 years ago. Had a blast with it. Loved the content, and you know, I just beat the crap out of it. But I will get another C4 eventually. It was fun. My C7 ZR1 went down to LMR to get the trans built to handle the power and tuned for E85. The car actually picked up a lot more on E than we were thinking. And because of that, it's making, I can tell you this, and I'll save most of the info for when that car comes back, but I can tell you this, it's making 1,000 wheel at least, 1,000 to the wheels. And it made, you guys all know that car was quick before, right? Well, it was making 910-ish to the wheels on 109 there. So we're building all the internals and all that good stuff, and the car should be back within about 2 weeks, and the C8 should be back by the end of next week. So that one's coming back, I think, first. And then I can sell it, and I'll make one last video on it, but that car should be back. And that's pretty much all the news on my Corvette collection here. From car stuff to truck stuff, let's talk about my 2020 High Country Duramax. what can I say? She looks amazing, right? Amazing. Now, this truck is a little bit different. I have never built one with polished wheels. Now, some people say, oh, Mike, you got chrome wheels. No, they're not chrome, polished, and it is different. But I, always go black wheels, and for good reason. Black wheels look good no matter what. They look good on any build. But for this one, I decided, you know what? Let's change it up. I've done the black wheels like 10 different times. I'm going with polished, and I love it because the truck does have a little bit of chrome on it, on the grill, on the hood vent thing, on the side badge, on the 2500 badges, on the door handles, the window trim. So it's just enough. I like the mix of color matching with chrome and black it has now. I've seen some trucks that are fully color matched. For me, that's too much. Now, if you have that, that's great. Like I actually follow a truck on Instagram that looks like that, and it's great for that guy. But for me, I like, a little bit of different colors in there to accent. You look at the stance, and it's just ridiculous. To me, it's just enough. It's not crazy wide. It's on a 14 wide, 35 by 1550 tire on a 22 by 14. So it's got good width, but it's not like a 16 wide, which I feel like is a little too ridiculous. And I feel like the 22 is a good wheel size because it gives you some tire thickness. I hate the look of a low profile tire on a truck. The 22 is the right size for a 35. I think if you're gonna go with a 24-inch wheel, you're gonna want a 37. And even then, it looks a little too big to me, even though it's kind of the same ratio. But for me, I think the 22 is a great size. These are the ones, the same size that I had on my OG Duramax, and I loved it. I did go with a different brand, though. My first ever set of American Forces. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. We got the 22 by 14 American Forces on a 35 by 1550 Fury tire. It's a Cognito 4-inch lift kit with kryptonite tie rods, the Cognito upper control arms, Fox shocks, and that's it. That was a very condensed version of the High Country video, which I uploaded, and then YouTube crashed. And I've been on YouTube for like 5.5 years. I've only seen that happen maybe 3 or 4 times at the most, and that was one of them. I got tons of DMs from people saying like, hey, I can't watch your video, and I didn't even know it had crashed. I uploaded it and then I went to bed, so I didn't even see it until the next day. That was a condensed version. All the info on the High Country Cognito lift, American Force 22 by 14s, really cool. I love the stance. It's a little bit impractical because I can only turn about 80%, but it's pretty much worth it for the look. I feel like with the IRS and everything, and maybe now that Biden's elected, I don't know if my taxes are going up or what. So I'm gonna try to get every deduction I can, and getting a new truck every year actually helps me. So the days, the High Country's days are numbered, that's for sure. But it could be like a year from now. But I do plan to upgrade my truck and get a new model every year because it's a commercial vehicle with the weight, and again, it helps on taxes. It'll be around for a while. It is the daily of the channel, the workhorse of the channel, our travel vehicle. We take it on vacation. It tows when I need to tow something, but it ain't gonna be here forever. Another truck that won't be here forever, but one that I can't wait to start the build on, is the Slaptor. Now, I wanted a Raptor for a long time, like really long time. And I didn't get a new one because of the V6. And I gotta be honest, although I still don't love the sound, and I'm gonna try to get an exhaust. I've heard a couple good ones, like Troy's actually sounds really good, I think. I think Troy's sounds good, so I might get his exhaust, Troy Sowers. But, I feel like even though the sound isn't that great, it really is a wonderful driving truck. Like, that is the best driving truck I've ever been in. It really is fun on a back road. And you don't really get that in a pickup truck. Like, I love driving my High Country, but it's not fun on a back road. It's like huge and it's like a cruise ship driving around. The Raptor's actually pretty close to like a sporty SUV. I would say it's not close to the Urus, but it's getting there. It's at least like halfway. And that's a big accomplishment for a 6,000 pound pickup truck to be even half as good as that. So it's really fun. It's proper fun on a back road. And, I'm sad that I missed out on one for so long, all because I didn't want a V6, which I still, I do want a V8, but it's not that big of a deal. I think I was being a little bit dramatic. After we build the Raptor and have some fun with it, I'm thinking a giveaway around Christmas time for it. Like, give away a Raptor at Christmas. It'd be a cool truck. It's wintertime. If somebody in the north wins it, that would be like perfect, great timing. So that's pretty much the plan on the Ford Slaptor out there. Hey. What's up, buddy? It's going well. How are you doing?
Good. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Beautiful day. Absolutely. I took the 63 out.
Oh, did you?
Oh, it was awesome.
Oh, this is a perfect day for
It is. I was cruising, loving it. Pretty much does it for the vehicles that I own now. But I want to clear something up because when I got the Raptor, a lot of people were saying, oh, I thought you were getting a Bronco and the Ram TRX. And that is all still happening. Like, the Raptor hasn't affected that. I put aside a lot of money for truck content this winter. Now, the Bronco won't be here for a while. I think they're talking, Ford's talking about like next summer, which is a bummer. Like, I want it now. And I hate waiting. The Hummer EV, same deal. Like, I have a deposit, I will get one. And you guys know, when I talk about getting something, I do it. You know, I don't just say like, oh, I'm getting this, that, and the other thing for YouTube. Like, everything I've ever said I'm going to get, I get. Now, the Raptor like took a couple years, but I do get it. And, you know, I will be getting the Bronco. The Ram TRX, however, and the Hummer, but that's like really far, I think. The Ram TRX, though, I believe they are building now. And I think we should see, I'm hoping to get one early. And I'm hoping to have a Ram TRX here by like January, which would be epic. And I can't, and maybe it'll work out so that I have the Raptor at the same time and we can do some side-by-side stuff. That would be really cool. But yes, Ram TRX coming. I think pretty soon. I don't know. If anyone works at Dodge, if you have any info, feel free to drop a comment. I don't, so I don't know. But I feel like Ram TRX pretty soon. Bronco, like a year from now maybe. Hummer could be 2. I have no clue on that thing. If you work at GM, please let us know. We all want to see the Hummer. It's badass. And you already know I'm sure you'll see a lot of them on YouTube, but I don't think people will be off-roading them like I'm gonna off-road it. So it should be great, great content. Everyone's favorite part of the garage update, getting the thumbnail. It's always fun. Rich was here with the thank you, Rich. He brought the ladder over, and it's pretty freaking cool. We got everything lined up. 63, still got the Corrado, which that's my brother's car. The Blazer, didn't forget about the Blazer. That is running good now after the Send It Steve engine swap. The old Corvette, the Urus, still Gina's car, no plans on selling. The 2010 ZR1, the giveaway is live. Raptor build has yet to begin. 2020 High Country and the C5, which the giveaway is over. And that's everything right now, plus the C7 ZR1 and the C8. Those are both not here. And then the Ram TRX should be the new truck, the next truck on the channel. But I do have a really big announcement regarding the C6. Now that the giveaway has begun and that car will be going, I am looking for a replacement, and it's going to be another Lamborghini. But I already did a Gallardo. I'm not going to do a Huracan. So you can guess what it's going to be. Like another, yes, I know, another dream car, but it's true, another big dream car of mine. And this one, I can say 100% will not be a giveaway. So I'm looking right now, I'm in the market, and another Lamborghini will be coming to the channel. You guys loved the Gallardo content, which I was kind of surprised by. It's a car I always wanted, but I know most of you are into the Corvette stuff, the American stuff, the truck stuff, but you guys loved the Gallardo. I loved it, and I think you guys are really going to love the next one, the next big Lambo. What do we have here? Sim in the stroller, Piggy's walking.
This is the way we can get Savannah to get out and get fresh air.
So we have an 11-year-old bulldog, well, over 11 now, going on 12. 12. Yeah, going on 12.
She loved it.
She loves it. She does look great. She looks fantastic in there.
So much fun.
Some looks.
Loved it.
Oh,
Everyone
yes.
thought she was like a baby. And...
Well, she is. Big yawn. Now, babe, I was just telling them, new Lambo coming to the channel.
What?
Yeah, the big Lambo.
Since when?
The real one.
Since when?
Just now, I've been thinking about it. Cool.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, what do you think?
This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry you have to live with me. But you signed up for it.
Oh my God.
You only got probably another, well, maybe if I'm lucky, maybe another 60 years.
Oh my God.
And that's it. So you just got to make it another 60.
What in the world?
5 down, 60 to go.
Get this back in.
I'll move them.
This is ridiculous.
Anyway, let me move the cars back to wherever. Hope you guys enjoyed this upload. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Take care. Have a great one. We'll see you in the next episode.